1974. All those memories of Elton John coming back to you. 11 before 5. And John Mack Flanagan. And John, as you know, I'm visiting all these high schools. You know, getting to meet so many friends, make so many new friends. And today was Ceremony High, which is about 3 miles from my house, out in Daly City. I live in Colma, of course, but they're real good friends of mine. And they have the #1 basketball team in the North Peninsula, and they played Oceana High. And I said, give me the score, because I want to get it on the radio, and they won. Yeah. But it was a squeaker. Oh. Ceremony High 71, Oceana 70. They beat them by a point.
Close one.
Must have almost gone into overtime, and it sounds as though the International Hotel situation is getting right down to the wire.
John, there is a legal attempt underway to stop the eviction now. There was a demonstration in the supervisor's chambers this afternoon, and residents feel that eviction could come very soon. John Winters. This is 610 News at 4:48. City temperature 45.
Eviction tension is mounting. This is Robert McCormick at City Hall. Supporters and residents of the International Hotel brought their cause to the supervisor's chambers today, forcing a 10-minute recess when things got out of hand. John Molinari is the acting mayor. In George Mosconi's absence, he's meeting with the hotel leaders now while they await court action on whether the eviction will take place. As it is now, deputies could move in at any time.
All right. This is going to set a precedent, Mr. President, for every group that has a cause to come in and do exactly this.
That's correct. Supervisors Feinstein and Kopp just before the recess was called. The State Court of Appeals has yet to rule on a move to stay the eviction order, and residents of the hotel are bracing. They expect the deputies to begin moving in at any time.
Coming up on KFRC, the city adds another weapon in the war on crime.
Tires and wheels.
WD, always with the deals on tires and wheels. Here's the one you've been waiting for. Posit Traction, the most popular 60 series tire around. On sale now at WD. Posit Traction, the wide ones. Wide, low profile, glass belted, now at unbeatable prices. Small sizes are $29. Medium sizes, $35. And the Mammoth L60s are just $39. These are the lowest prices anywhere on Posit Traction tires, but you have to hurry. The sale's this week only. That's WD, open till 7 in Oakland, Walnut Creek, Fremont, San Mateo, San Jose on West San Carlos, and in South San Jose at Capitol Expressway and Monterey.
Tires and wheels. On every ride.
San Francisco Police Chief Charles Gain and Special Agent in Charge Charles Bates of the FBI holding a joint news conference today to announce the formation of a crime resistance program in San Francisco. Chief Gain says the program, that has proven successful in other cities, attempts to involve citizens in crime prevention efforts.
Specific goals then are to make citizens aware of specific growth program, crime problems which affect them, and have them take appropriate action to prevent crimes themselves and cooperate with the police.
Police Chief Gain says the program will continue for at least 6 months in San Francisco. The Utah State Medical Examiner says Gary Gilmore lived 2 full minutes after 4 .30 caliber slugs passed through his heart when he was executed today. Dr. Sergi Moore says he doesn't know whether Gilmore felt pain after he was shot. The doctor says shock usually sets in when the bullets hit, and that stops the sensation of pain. If you were handicapped, you wouldn't be able to do whatever you want or go wherever you want to go. Mainstream Incorporated helps the handicapped. KFRC suggests you write Mainstream in Washington, D.C. 610 News Time, 4:51.
A KFRC editorial. Speaking, Pat Norman, General Manager.
There were more than 9,000 fires in San Francisco last year. 38 people were burned to death. Hundreds lost homes and personal property with a price tag in the millions. Fire Chief Andrew Casper says he estimates that somewhere between 5 and 20% of all the fires in the city last year were deliberately set. Arson is a felony. Arson where someone is killed is murder. Many of the buildings that were burned by arsonists last year had outstanding citations or condemnations pending against them. They are prime targets for arsonists, and many were set afire. The fire department needs help, and so do you. The Board of Supervisors must move now to streamline the efficiency of building inspection and building codes. And money must also be found to beef up the fire department's arson investigation unit. This is literally a burning issue that affects all San Franciscans.
The preceding A 610 editorial. Responsible opposing views will be considered.
Stay of execution. The U.S. Supreme Court today blocking Wednesday's scheduled execution of Jerry Lane Jurek in Texas. The High Court will hear that case next month. Hearing, the chairman of the Assembly Criminal Justice Committee in Sacramento says a special hearing on death penalty legislation will be held at the state capitol next Monday, the first such hearing scheduled since Governor Brown announced he will veto any death penalty legislation. Weather report, some fog and low clouds tomorrow morning, otherwise fair and cool through tomorrow. Gusty winds in the East Bay Hills and through the Golden Gate. Lows tonight at 30, highs tomorrow up to 48 near the coast, up to 52 inland. Right now in Oakland, 50 degrees. San Rafael, 48. San Jose, 55. Current city temperature, 45 degrees. Coming up, the USF Dons getting used to being number one.
There's a big, bold flavor to the West. A heritage built by strong men with a zest for life and a taste for adventure. That's the West. Big, bold, untamed. That's the taste of Big Red chewing gum. Big, bold, untamed. Big Red, the gum with the tall taste that refreshes in a different way that makes your mouth come alive. Big Red. Chew the gum called Big Red with the bold, clean bite and the big, strong flavor that's bound to hit you right. Big Red. Chew the gum called Big Red that's apart from the rest that captures the spirit of the big, wild West. Big Red. Make Big Red your brand.
610 Sports, the USF Dons remain firmly entrenched as the number one college basketball team in the nation in the new UPI rankings. The Dons staying number one based on their string of wins that now numbers 19. The last pro football offering of the season is tonight when the Pro Bowl features the All-Stars of the AFC and the NFC. The American Conference is rated a one-touchdown favorite over the NFC. Detroit Pistons forward Marvin Barnes has now been ordered to serve a year in jail for breaking probation. The Pistons general manager says Barnes will be able to finish the current season before beginning his jail term.
It would begin upon the conclusion of the current basketball season, and if that were the case, we're talking sometime around the middle of May or June 1st.
Detroit Pistons general manager Oscar Feldman. Joe Altobelli, the new manager of the Giants, saying today that his team's attitude this coming season will be an important factor in whether they improve their play over last year. 5 new names added to the Pro Football Hall of Fame roster today: Frank Gifford, Gale Sayers, Bart Starr, Forrest Gregg, and Bill Willis. To repeat the hour's top story, residents of the International Hotel brace for an eviction they expect to come very soon. Weather word, cold. This is John Winters, 610 News and Information. Now, from San Francisco, John Mack Flanagan plays them for you.
Maybe it's 5. I guess it is time to start thinking about the San Francisco Giants. Somewhere inside me there must be a little hope, a little fanmanship left. No problem with the University of San Francisco Dons. Woo! Just see what they did to Pepperdine this weekend.
Station of the year.
Kfrc.